Can they hear me?
They can. You can see the
Hello.
Miss Blue, John Pinette in studio again. Hello, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Nice to see that
man.
your eyebrows grew back in.
Yes, absolutely,
You were
from
here doing
hairspray.
hairspray.
Yes. Although I was in New York and I saw the Addams Family, and he has no eyebrows too. I'm not gonna do any more no eyebrow jokes.
No eyebrows?
Yeah, I can't
It's not
do
worth
it.
the money?
Oh, I don't. You know, it's just. It's bad for the ladies, you know. It's hey, so how you do? Okay, bye. I was in a health food store, and a lady walks up to me and says, "Beautiful lady," and I'm thinking maybe they're health food shopping. Maybe they're thinking, well, he's trying, you know. Maybe I can fix him. She goes to me, "Do you clean your colon?" And I'm thinking, well, she's hitting on me. And I still have dishes in the sink. I have a colon cleaning lady. She comes in twice a week. But I see you having one of those lean cuisine dinners, like.
Yeah, I was eating like a little. I think it's technically a Michelina's.
If you eat 7 of them. You know, yeah, you do okay. Yeah, I'm actually, Weight Watchers, I'm part of a rogue splinter organization where you can buy and sell points as you need them. You know, kind of like an IRA Sinn Féin thing. And you know what? Listen, come out this weekend and let's forget all about the guy that opened the slide. He's not a hero. He's a jerk. And I'm sure, you know what? You know the heroes are the people that don't open the slide.
Yeah, really.
You know, I mean, everybody wants to open the slide. You know, but nobody does it. He's proud of himself. I'm just so busy. I am just swamped with things to do. Yes, like going to jail. You're going to be very busy in jail.
We were just saying that the other day that everyone who's ever sat in that emergency exit, of course you never would, but you always think, what if?
Well, let me tell you what happened. You know, they don't feed you at all, not a scrap. And, you know, comics talk about that. But you know what? You give me 5 hours and I don't eat, that's fine. You don't think about it. You put me in a sealed tube and you put me up in the air, I'm like, let me out! There's no food! And one time I faked a heart attack over Dallas to stop for barbecue. It was a very weird reboard because I still had my monogram barbecue rib on. And I looked like a Bob's Big Boy come to life. And it was, after like the 3rd hour, you start to see the gremlin like in the Twilight Zone episode. And he's eating a fried chicken dinner. And I'm like, I have to go out. There's the gremlin on the wing and he has fried chicken. My doctor told me that I was allergic to gluten.
Uh-oh. That means you have to be on a special diet.
Yeah, yeah, it's working out great.
But it's probably all your favorite foods.
I snapped when a Girl Scout came to the door, and I went on a gluten run. I don't know how much gluten I had, but I was frozen like Han Solo trapped in carbonite. I mean, I was just pretty much mostly gluten. And so... But no, I said, she said, do you eat a lot of gluten? I said, I don't know what gluten is, but yeah. And she gave me a list, and everything has gluten in it. I said, check again. Maybe it's just cancer. I didn't take it well. I did not take it well, but you know what I do find if I eat wheat, I don't feel good. At first I thought it was just like, you know, oh, you're allergic to wheat, big deal. I won't be able to go on any wheat picks. You know how your friends call you up and go, we're picking wheat this week. Yeah. You always come with us.
You feel left out.
Oh, you know, I'm going to have to hang up my sickle. You know, I was running through the fields, picking wheat into a basket, you know, making special wheat preserves. No, I don't know.
Those days are over.
Those days, that's it. There's no more.
So what's your favorite food then that you have to do without?
Oh, pasta. You know what? And I do. You listen. If, like I said, you know, I eat pasta still. Listen. I will open the slide. if I can't have pasta. They have the gluten-free pasta, but it needs gluten.
So it makes it taste good.
Tastes weird.
Yeah, do you have I can't believe it's not gluten. I'm starving. I can't.
You should invent that. You're rich.
Well, I could, I boiled it for 2 hours. I could have hung myself with it. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe you're just supposed to end it all. Yes.
I have no gluten. I have nothing to live for.
Exactly. This is all I'm saying.
John, I was walking in and went to talk to our producer, and you and Theresa were talking. You just wrapped up a movie?
I did. I did a movie with. This was actually we started. We wrapped at the beginning of May, and it was a great time. We filmed at Paramount, and it was. It's a gangster movie, the 1950s. And has a really fun, and it's a comedy, and it's a funny idea, and it's something that's a little bit different, It's not like the average kind of, oh, it's a date movie.
Right.
He's a bounty hunter, and they were married, and I mean every movie now is just like it's a date movie, and it just seems like everything's the same.
What character do you play?
I play a character called Macho. They have to have it as something big, It has to be like, it's a bathtub Johnny. Or I don't know.
Do you get to shoot people?
I get to fire a Thompson submachine gun, and it is awesome.
Nice.
In a rifle range atmosphere, I highly recommend it. Because it's neat.
Helps you get all that gluten anxiety out.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, you feel like Scarface. You want to play games with me? That's all of a sudden I start going, give this to Luca Brasi. I never wanted this for you. I was actually watching a show. There are too many food shows on TV, and this is me talking. But there are, aren't there? I mean, they're getting too specific. We got 3 shows on cake.
Yeah, true.
I watch Cake Boss.
Well, listen, if you're spending more than 2 hours a week watching cake, I think you need to reevaluate your life decisions. That's all.
Maybe I do.
Because I think there's other things out there other than cake.
Cake Boss.
I mean, you could read a book. I mean, there's things to do. You go to a movie. You see friends.
Do they have a book about cake?
They have too many books about cake. I don't know if I get. Now I like cake. I don't think I could get through a whole cake book. And plus, this guy is the boss of cake. You can't just. Then I'm the boss of ham. I'm boss. I'm boss hog. Nice to meet you. So, I don't think I could get through a whole cake book and just. Plus, people have to meet and make you the boss of cake. A commission has to decide.
You have my vote.
So it is agreed that Don Buddy will be in charge of cake from West Orange to Hoboken. How did it ever come to this? My son Santino covered in frosting. I don't want his mother to see him like this. I want him covered in a lovely fondant.
And they use stuff there to build a cake with. You know what? Once you start putting motors in my cake, I don't want it anymore. I don't want the cake with the motor in it. And although they do use that, I love that. It looks too good to eat. Yeah, okay. You come back here in a half hour, and we'll see.
Now, is there gluten in wedding cake?
Oh, there's gluten in everything! There's gluten in everything. It's just, you can't even think about it too much. You just got. I'm very lucky. There are people that have celiacs, and they're like really, really intolerant, and people get really sick. So that's very difficult. But yet, if you live like without this gluten stuff, you're a lot healthier. Mm-hmm. Because when I try to do it half-heartedly, I lose weight and I feel much better. So it's hard to, when the doctor said 7 fruits and vegetables a day. On the road, at midnight, I have 5 left to go sometimes. What do you do? Go to the Hilton and go, do you mind if I eat your rose bush outside? I have a note from my doctor. Is Red Bull a vegetable? I hope it is.
If you want to go see the show tonight, we have just 4 pair of tickets, 816-576-7093, pound 93.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm working on the new special is already approved by Comedy Central.
Awesome.
This cake thing, I know this is a very bad business. And I believe that one day I will lose the influences. Now cupcakes, we got into cupcakes. It caused trouble. I've lost the son. All I'm saying is that I think we should watch it with the sweets. I used to be skinny. That's all I'm saying.
John Pinette.
Mike, I'm your brother. I'm your older brother, Mike. I get the bigger piece of cake.
It was you, Fredo! You're the one that ruined the fondant!
Come on, Mike.
That
let me
was a
back in.
beautiful fondant! And what is marzipan? Somebody asked me that. What's marzipan? Marzipan is something they used to eat before they knew how to make things well. Because it's terrible.
Posh, do you make that?
No.
You can build with it, like the pyramid of Giza. Marzipan. Yes.
John, thank you so much for stopping by. Real quick, any projects, other projects, movies you're coming up?
Oh, I just finished a movie, and then we have the Comedy Central special.
Cool. And the Godfather should be out next year.
Yes, and again, it was a lot of fun. I had a great time, and it's you know what, age has its benefits, because I knew every second that I was there that it was just a huge blessing, and I had a great time, and the catering wasn't bad either.
There you go.
You're very talented, man. I really appreciate you stopping in. Let's take a break.
And naturally, we've got the next special is going to be called Still Hungry, which is more about, this will be year number 25 for me as a stand-up comic, and it's more about me still loving my job more than I ever have, so.
Very, very talented, man.
It's also got some food jokes in there, too, don't get me wrong.
Talking to my soul right there.
There's a man with a pea growing inside of him. Did you see that on the news today?
No.
He swallowed a pea.
Oh, yeah. It's like a
and a pea grew in his lung.
Yes.
Why couldn't a ham grow in your lung?
Yes, he's not kidding. A pea grew in his lung.
Yes, you didn't know that?
No.
It's on the news.
What are they gonna do?
He swallowed a pea. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be burping up peas all the time. You wouldn't think it would be a hard thing to, grab that thing and get it out of there. Maybe it'll just grow out like
like a beanstalk.
Well, it's gonna turn into like that thing from Lost in Space. Well, that's an old reference. Moisture! Don't give it any sunlight. It grew without sunlight. I could kill those people that go, you didn't give it enough sunlight. There's a guy who had a plant grow in his lung. How much sunlight is in your lung? All right, everybody, whatever you do, have a great day and don't open the slide.
Hey, man, I appreciate you
Improv
stopping
tonight,
by.
jumping in all weekend long.
It is a pleasure. I'm gonna bring you guys a new microphone the next time.
Please, it's a piece of crap.
I came in here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and they go, bang on the microphone really hard before you speak.
The audience is
I
aware
said,
of it.
oh, it's a real professional organization.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the warranty?
No.
Oh, you should have.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.